Hello everyone, I'm Magaya. You're watching The Guest on Gabon 24. Both in his professional and personal life, he is passionate about sports, especially everything related to the world of mountain biking. He's also there to share his passion that he practices the profession of a sports coach, or as we say, personal trainer. At the same time, he's a network administrator in the field of information technology. With him, we will talk about the job of personal training and the practice of sports in its entirety. So, Mr. Iboundji Magaya, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. And you, sir?
I'm so good.
Thanks for inviting me on Gabon 24 stage.
For guests.
Sure.
Okay, so let's go deeply, straight in the field. Can you introduce yourself about your activity, your name, and what you're doing for a living?
Well, I'm Sacha, and I'm a personal trainer. You know, first of all, I'm an IT, so it's a Microsoft Certified System Engineer. You know, based on maintenance and networking. That's my first field. You know. And the second one, I am a personal trainer, qualified. And this is what I'm doing right now.
So you've been doing that in Gabon only, or you've been doing that in many countries?
I've been doing that in SA, but now I'm doing that in Gabon because I am inside right now.
Okay, so you're Gabonese?
Yes, I am.
Because when you say SA, people can think like you are South African, maybe.
No, I'm not, but I've been overseas for quite a while, you know, and I came back just for a few times. I will see how am I going to pop up again with another type of, you know, living issue.
Okay, so how does anyone can become a personal trainer? And what do you think about the quality of a good personal trainer?
To be a personal trainer, you have to have qualifications, you know. You have to go to school. It's actually depend of the academy where you're going, you know.
So it is an academic degree?
Yes, it's a diploma.
Okay.
It's a diploma that you get, you know. The first year is the practice, you know. I mean, it's the theory. And then you pass to the second year, which is the practical part, you know. Then you will be introduced to a gym. It depends of the school as well, the relation that they have with the gym. So this is the part. You really have to have that qualification to know that what you learned, you're not gonna hurt anybody on the field, maybe your customer as well, you know.
Okay, so when you're talking about diploma, I'm feeling and I'm thinking, is it possible to have this kind of diploma in Gabon?
I'm not sure. I mean, I didn't see any school that deliver, you know, a diploma. I didn't even see any school where you go to learn, because all the coaches I see in the street and wherever, I don't know if they have the proper qualification.
It means that you may be able, it may be in partnership with South Africa, you can be the one that is helping to have it here.
Well, I will need support for that, you know. To have support myself, I can't. Why? Because it requires a lot of logistic inside. You know, I have to work with a lot of people inside to have a proper school for that. So anyway, I've been just noticed that people, because they are a little bit back up, you know, some muscles, and then they say, yes, I can become a personal trainer, but yeah.
So a lot of practice, but not enough theory. So they do the practice, they're doing that thing?
Yeah, they just do practice, but they don't know about the theory. Then, you know, in the personal training part, you have to know anatomy, how the muscle works.
Okay.
You know, you have to know all this to be, you know, to be sure that you're not gonna injure somebody. Because if you do so, you know, that person doesn't know. You, the coach, you know that the position you're giving to the person to execute the exercise, it must be good. Because if it's wrong, the guy will damage his body.
Okay, when you're telling me, I'm thinking about stars from Hollywood or actors. Sometimes they have personal trainers,
yes.
People that help them maybe to prepare for a role in a movie or maybe, for their daily life? Is it the kind of activity you are doing?
Sort of, because my activities is I'm doing CrossFit. I mean, it's to bulk up your body nicely. I
Okay,
do
CrossFit with
bodybuilding.
bikes?
No, not with bikes. I'm doing bodybuilding to tone your body.
Okay.
CrossFit is to tone your body. It's a high intensity workout in the CrossFit. I also do the squats, all these exercise type of exercise, and it's also depend of what the person wants. If you want to lose weight, I'm gonna show him the exercise. But if you want to raise up some curves, like women, especially women,
Okay.
they like some curves. So there is specific movement for that.
So you're the one that can help them to have those curves?
Definitely.
Okay.
If they are patient.
Okay. So the practice of sports has evolved a lot. A variety of choices of activities like Zumba, fitness, CrossFit, etc. For what result, finally, each activity is really adapted to the person?
Well, I think each and everybody have to choose their own, where they suit. Some people like Zumba. Why? Because the music comes in and they just dance, they are in the dancing mood.
They're not thinking about
They're
the
not
sports.
thinking about the pain, like there is no pain. Like you are enjoying the dance by working out.
Okay.
This is the good part of that Zumba. But the other sport, you have to build the mental, knowing that this is not the dance, but it's the proper workout. It's cardio inside, and it's also bulking up. You know what I mean?
Okay. So it depends on the person. So anybody can say, so you are about to build like a program with the person according to what the person prefers.
Yes.
And if I don't like to dance, for instance, I cannot do Zumba, for instance.
No, if you don't like to dance, you can do Zumba if you don't want, but you can also do aerobics step.
Okay.
The aerobic step, you move. You have to move like left and right. You do the step. This is cardio, in fact.
Cardio.
Yes, it's cardio, constant cardio.
So we are, 13 minutes is not enough.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you a question about your other field of activity, IT. Have you ever thought about mixing your sports activity with your IT background? I'm thinking about maybe an application or a website or anything in order to mix, that informatics or digital part with the, the sports part.
Well, no, to be honest, I never thought about that, but in a physical way, I can't mix, I can't mix them, What I do is I have to divide them. If I have to do sport, yes, but I have my agenda, this is the part I can touch my computer and set up an agenda for my stuff, but it's kind of tricky to mix both of them. But if I want to do IT, I just bounce straight to the IT side.
Okay,
That's
so you never do like
no,
a mixing.
I never combine. No.
Okay, so we are talking about COVID-19. COVID-19 is very present nowadays. It has been observed during that period of confinement that the practice of sports has kind of multiplied. Many people are going around the stadium at Petit Paris,
Yeah.
They're going there, they're doing their thing. Do you think that COVID-19 is an opportunity for sports lovers, to maybe be better?
Well, in that field, I mean, I don't know if COVID is welcome in the world.
Yeah.
Mostly, I can say it's also welcome because most of the people just wake up, and they just realize that sport is very important. Also, the doctor just hammer some people saying, you know what, guys, sport is very important because it's the base of the medicine, You have to choose yourself. No pain, no gain, right?
Okay.
If you don't working out, you choose between the working out and the medication. Which one would you choose? Working out, right? I know it's painful, but it's worthy.
Okay. I would like you to give a last word, but before giving the last word, can you give us 3 tips for a healthy lifestyle?
Well, you have to eat healthy, you know. It's the food, first of all. You have
Food.
80% of eating food right. So some people don't know about protein and glutamine, energy drinks and stuff like that. Protein, to have a nice body, you know, shape in proportion, you have to have between 150 and 180 grams of protein in your body per day.
In your body per day.
Yes, per day. But you know, to have that, you can't afford that in the food that you have in your house. You understand?
You have to invest.
Of course, you have to invest on your health, you know. But likely enough, you know, one guy was clever to make, you know, to transform the protein to make it in powder, you know. The powder is way easy to use because you just take it. Let's say I want to eat something, all right? And I put a powder in the milk, shake it and drink, you know, then having all that food. It's kind of tricky, but you have to eat 800%, you know, and you have also the cooking part, you know, you have to cook it in the steaming.
Okay, so I understand that food is very important to have a healthy
very.
lifestyle. So, Mr. Iboundji, thank you for coming. Thank you for accepting our invitation. I recall that you are Sacha Iboundji Magaya. You are a personal trainer and also an IT.
Yes.
We've been talking as a theme about the job of sports coach or personal trainer and the practice of sports in its entirety. Ladies and gentlemen, watch out. COVID-19 is not yet over. Respect direct gestures. You can do also some sports during this period. Keep watching our programs on social networks, Facebook, Twitter, and streaming on YouTube. I am Yann Leimongoy. Thank you. See you soon. Thank you, Mr. Sacha.
It was my pleasure to be on your stage.
Goodbye.
Thank you, sir. Bye.